ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं वादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै तं देवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। कठ उपनिषद शांति पाठ। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Chapter 1, Section 3rd, and Mantra number 5. यस्तु विज्ञानवान् भवति अयुक्तेन मनसा सदा तस्य इंद्रियाणि अवश्यानि दुष्टास्व इव सारथे। I repeat one more time. यस्तु अविज्ञानवान् भवति अयुक्तेन मनसा सदा तस्य इंद्रियाणि अवश्यानि दुष्टास्व इव सारथे. The translation would be like this: if buddhi, being related to the mind, that is always distracted, loses its discriminations, then the sense becomes uncontrolled, like the wild horses of chariots. We have studied analogy of a chariot with the body, with the human body. Now there is a question: this body, this chariot, is your friend or enemy? This chariot, this body, this mind, this intellect, is it your enemy or your friend? Somewhere Shankaracharya wrote, Ke satravasanti nijendriyani tanyeva mitrani jitani yani. Shankaracharya writes like this. He is asking, who are your real enemy? He is saying real enemy. And who are your real friends? Real. And then he replies, Ke satravasanti nijendriyani, your own sense organs, organ of action. They are your real enemy, and they are actually your real friends. How is it possible? Sense organs are our real enemy, and same sense organs are our real friends. Here also the same question: this body, this intellect, the mind, the sense organs, each this process my enemy or friend. There is no fixed answer. So first thing has to be understood here. It means you are not the body, you are not the sense organs, not the intellect, not the mind, not the world. You are the soul. And for your purpose, there is intellect, there is mind, sense organs, and the entire world. So analogy with the body of a chariot, the purpose is to make understand us, you are not the body. Yamaraj says you are totally different from the body. Like you are not the car. You are car's owner. Car belongs to you, but you are not the car. And you are breathing, this is the proof of the God. God exists because I am breathing. This is the proof of the God. I am breathing. If there is no God, I cannot breathe. Any chariot cannot take breath. So this entire process from the intellect, then comes mind, then comes sense organs, and then the world. This is the entire process. For what? It is only for you. There is no question about you. You are not intelligent, you are not dull. Always you are same. There is no any change. All changes take place from the intellect. In intellect there are changes. In mind there are changes. In body there are changes. In the world there are changes. But in you there is no any changes. Upanishad says, so you are given this medium for a purpose. There is a very great purpose. A great purpose. So first you must know, your intellect must know the purpose of this device. Like you must know the purpose of car. Car is a medium to go somewhere. To go somewhere. This is the purpose of the car. So this body, the mind, the intellect, sense organs, the world, it has its own purpose. And only purpose is your liberation. Your liberation. But Upanishad said, Yastu avijnanavan bhavati. It is like this, there is a driver who says, I do not know my destination. I do not know how to drive a car. I do not know how to stop. I do not understand the signs of the road. Is it good driver? Is it driver? You don't know about destination, it is okay. because you are not driving. But driver must know the destination. Driver must know the path. Driver must know the driving of the car, the sign, everything. That is why he is a driver. So our intellect is driving our life. Our intellect is like Krishna. Krishna was in Arjun's life. And you know, when Krishna was driver of Arjuna, he won the war. It was not so easy war. It was Mahabharata, a great, great war. And Arjun could win because there was the Krishna who was driving the chariot of Arjuna. See, here, your intellect must know which way I should go. If you don't know, if your intellect doesn't understand, you take support from the guru. We can take support from the master, from the scripture. But ultimately, there is your decision. Other medium can help you. The scripture can help you. The guru can help you. But decision is yours. Ultimate decision, your intellect will take about your life. So first thing is, Yamaraj is saying here, yes, life. What the path to accomplish that purpose of the life? How to go there? How to control sense organs? How to live life? This is Avigyan one. I do not know how to live life. Animals also living their life. Birds are also enjoying their life. But being human being, your intellect must know the purpose, the goal, the destination of the life. So your intellect supposed to be knowledgeable about the target. So avijnanavan. And because if your intellect is not so clear, then what happens? Ayuktena manasa sada. If intellect is not so clear, then mind takes its benefit. Mind can say, there is no any clarity. There is no any clarity about the life, how to live. There is no any principle. Then mind takes freedom. Amanaska, ayuktena. Ayuktena means mind will not support you. Yukta means connected. Ayukta means disconnected. Because your mind is getting benefit of weakness of intellect. So it becomes ayukta, disconnected with your goal. Mind will not support. It is like this, if you are driving a car and your steering is not working properly, your steering is not turning according to your will, this is our problem. Sometimes I want to control the mind, but mind would say, I know you. I know your power. I know your capacity. You cannot control me. You are so weak. You do not have the clarity of the life. Why should I support you? Ayuktena manasha. So mind is wandering here to there. And he says, sada always. Always means the most probably, most time. Mind is not supporting to you. Sometime. As I told you, the definition of healthy person is what? There is no any disease. You are healthy. But sometime in 6 months, a year, if there is any disease for 1 week, 2 weeks, it's okay. It's not a problem for anybody. There is a cold, cough, fever for 1 week. But almost time, all time, I am healthy. So I am healthy. I am healthy. And think, if there is a person who is ill, who is sick, always, and sometimes he is not, he is healthy for 10 days, for 1 month, then you would say this is a sick person. Sometimes that person would be healthy, but it is not healthy. Anytime this person will be the sick. This is the definition of healthy person and diseased person. Sada means always. Your mind is always against you. Sometimes it supports you. Then what happens? Tas indriyani avashyani. Then see, the process begins from the intellect, not from the consciousness, not from the Atman. The process begins from the intellect. If intellect is weak, intellect doesn't have the clear vision about the life, how to go, where to go, why should I go? How to actually at least some basic principle we must know about a life. Like you buy a device, any new equipment. To operate that equipment, at least you must know some basic things. Not so advanced, but you must know some basic. So your body, this system, you must know something, the basic things. How to operate our body, how to operate our mind, how to operate our intellect, how to operate our body, how to operate this world. At least basic idea you must have. Tasya indriyani. If intellect is not working properly, then mind gets its benefit. Mind, it feels freedom. And then one mind what does? I will do whatever is coming my mind. I will eat whatever I want to eat. I will live my life according to my own will. This kind of thought will be in the mind. And because intellect is not perfectly working, mind is also not supporting, then avashyani indriyani. Then comes indriya, the sense organs, the power. You know, the horses are the symbol of the power. Horsepower. So horses are the symbol of the power. And power must be controlled. If you control the power, you can use it for creativity. But if power is uncontrolled, it could be cause for destruction. See what happened in Uttarkasi? The force of the water destroyed in seconds so many lives and houses. This was uncontrolled power. Uncontrolled power. If power is controlled. So sense organs, our organs is like horses. Horses, they are very powerful, very strong. You must control them. If they are not controlled, Yavraj says, Dushtaswa. Dushtaswa means like wild animals, untrained. They have power, but they don't have training. And what power without understanding, without proper management, it becomes very, very harmful, not for only you. Dushtaswa ivasarate. So, again, same question. This system, your mind, your intellect, your body, your sense organs, the world is your friend or enemy. Shankaracharya would say, if you can operate in controlled, if you can operate them in control, they are your best friend. If you cannot control them, they are your enemy. Now, next mantra. Yastu vijnanavan bhavati yuktena manasa sada tasyendriyani vasyani sadasva iva sarathe. I repeat one more time. Yastu vijnanavan bhavati yuktena manasa sada tasyendriyani vasyani sadasva iva sarathe. See the translation. But if the buddhi being related to a mind that is always restrained, possesses discrimination, then the sense come under control like the good horses of a charioteer. Now Yamaraj is contrasting. First was the person who is not controlled, who doesn't have control. Now he is talking about the person who has control. Then what happens? Yastu vijnana vana bhavati. And see again, control will come from your intellect, not from your sense organs. You cannot suppress your sense organs, your organ, your mind. This separation is very, very dangerous. You cannot suppress all time. We cannot suppress the mind. We cannot suppress the sense organs. We cannot suppress the body. And it is harmful. It is not going to be successful. If you want to control them, Yamra says, Yastu vijnana bhavati. The process will begin from intellect. Again, intellect. Understanding. Yes, this is my path. Understanding means, here we are talking about the philosophy of life, the path of life, the goal of life, life of human beings. So question is, this, you cannot suppress body, mind, sensor, and you should not suppress. Sri Krishna says, that person is hypocrite. If you are thinking something else and doing something else, this is not good way of life. It should begin from the intellect. Yastu vijnanavan bhavati. The person who knows, the intellect knows what? This is my purpose of life. Like a student understand, going to school is my purpose. You cannot suppress. Suppression will not work. So make understand, child, go to school for education. Then you will get the job and money and this and that. Once goal is fixed, he would enjoy it. Yamaraj says, Vijnana Vana Bhavati. So first thing is just train your mind, your intellect. Your intellect must know this is my goal. My goal is this, and this is my path. How to go there? How to achieve my goal? In our life, there are so many sub-goals for momentary. This is not like education is my goal. As a student, my goal is study, education. Then my goal will be changed. I will not study all whole life. Now I want job. Job for what? Money. So my goal will change again and again and again according to situations, the conditions, condition of the body, condition of the mind. But ultimate goal of human body is this. So every intellect must know. Then you decide your path. Yastu vijnana vana bhavati. If someone knows this is my goal, your intellect is clear. No doubt. Now you have authority. You can give the instructions to the mind. This is my goal. Mind is your second servant. Your first servant is your intellect. So intellect must be very clear about the goal of life, philosophy of life. Then intellect has power to control the mind. Intellect will guide to the mind. This is your duty. Yuktena manasa sada. And you would see, then mind is giving support to you. Mind is ready to give support, but your intellect is not ready to take support. Your intellect is not so powerful, so strong, so clear. And mind is also takes its benefit. At least everyone wants to be free. Yuktena manasa sada. Then your mind, yuktena, controlled mind, concentrated mind, single-pointed mind. The mind who has taken orders from the intellect. This is your duty. This is your job. This is your path. You have to. Then mind will listen to you. Otherwise, mind will not listen to you. If your intellect is not so powerful, so strong, so clear, never your mind will never listen to you. Whatever you do. You sit in the meditation, mind will roam here and there. Yuktena manashasana. Now see, intellect is clear about the goal. Then mind also is ready to support to intellect. then mind is controller of the sense organs. Mind is controller like reins, like steering. Steering can move, can turn the car anywhere. So your mind is like steering. And then the power comes. Power of sense organs. Power of organ of actions. They are working, they are doing their job. They are doing their job. But if you are not clear, they are also suffering. The horsepower. They must be controlled. So now, in this seeker, intellect is clear about the goal. Mind is also supporting, and then mind can control your sense organs. Without control of the mind, sense organs are also uncontrolled. Our eyes, our ears, our nose, our tongue, skin, they will demand. They know there is no any master. They know there is no any master. So I will tell you, I want to see this. Ear will tell you, I want to listen this music. Skin will tell you, I want to this touch. I want this smell. I want this taste. Everyone will demand. Some organ will go right, another will go left, and here and there. And you are suffering, fulfilling these desires, these demands. And we are suffering. There are lots of demands, unlimited demands, because they have power and they know there is no any master to control them. If your mind is controlled, mind would say to sense organs, no, stop. You are not allowed. You are not allowed to eat this, because instruction has come from the intellect. This food is not good for me. Tongue will say, I want this food. This is very tasty, very yummy, tempting. Mind would say, no. You are not allowed. And this is not my instructions. I got instructions from the intellect. Intellect is saying that this food is not good for you, not for the entire system. And you are not alone in this system. This is the system of controlling. Ear will demand, I want to listen this music. Again, mind could come. Mind said, no. You are not allowed to listen this bad music. If you want to listen the bhajan, the kirtan, you are not allowed. There would be some struggling for some time, but they don't have such power to overcome the mind. Tasya indriyani vasyani sadasva. Then finally what happens? These sense organs becomes trained. Sadasva, like very good horses. The power, good horses mean the power is supporting you. The power which is supporting you to get your target, to accomplish your journey. That is the good power. That's the good power. Now see, so again Shankaracharya, I am quoting again Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya says, your sense, your indriyani, sense organs, your mind is your best enemy, your best friend. Themselves, they are not your enemy. In themselves, they are not your friend. It depends on you. Totally, you are the responsible to make them friend or enemy. Now, next mantra. यस्तु अविज्ञानवान भवति अमनसका सदा शुचि नासत पदम आपनोति संसारम चादि गच्छति. आई रिपीट अगेन. यस्तु अविज्ञान भवति अमनसका सदा शुचि न स तत्पदम आपनोति संसारम चादि गच्छति. See the translation. If the buddhi, being related to distracted mind, loses its discrimination and therefore always remains impure, then the embodied soul never attains the goal but enters into the round of birth and death. So there are two category people, two set of the people. One whose intellect is with understanding, with discrimination. Another is one whose intellect doesn't have the power of discrimination and take decision, right decision. Then what are the consequences? Here, Imra says, first he is taking the person who doesn't have the good intellect. Then what happens? Yastu avijnanam bhavati. Suppose, Amra says, Nachiketa, suppose if someone doesn't have the intellect, right intellect, Sri Krishna says, Buddhi yukto jahatiya ubhe sukrita duskrata. If someone doesn't have proper, the right understanding, then what happens? If intellect is not working right way, intellect doesn't have power to discriminate good and bad, permanent, impermanent, misery and sorrow, enemy and friend. Intellect means you the power to discriminate. This is my path. If that some person doesn't have such intellect, then what happens? Bhavat amanasaka asada asuchihi. Immediately, its effect will be on the mind. See, our sense organs doesn't have the knowledge. Our eyes don't have the knowledge. They are medium for knowledge. They are just medium for knowledge. They are not knowledgeable. They are not knowledgeable. So, if intellect doesn't have the knowledge, immediately effect will go to the mind. And then amanasakaha, mind it becomes like your enemy. Mind will haunt you. And there is a problem. You cannot leave the mind. You cannot renounce the mind. There is no way to renounce the mind. If you are not liking anybody, if you don't like any place, anybody, you can leave. You can renounce. Even this body, if you don't like, someone can commit suicide. But we cannot do with the mind. If your mind is not like you don't like your mind, but you don't have any option. Mind is like your inner core. Wherever you go, your mind will be with you. In any country, wherever you, any situation, even in dream, if your mind is not good, if your mind is not supporting you, suffering is to be bounded. Suffering is must, because you cannot renounce the mind. You can renounce the body. Someone can cut the hand, the legs. But what about the mind? So we don't have option to renounce the mind. So it is your own personal property. You have to maintain it. It becomes always impure. Then consequences are nasat tat padam apnoti. And that the goal of the human life you will miss. The goal of the human body, the mind, the intellect, the sense organs, the world, beautiful world. God has made it. God has created it. Everything will be in vain. Nasat padam tat padam apnoti. That destination you will not reach. And what destination you will reach? Sansaram chadi gacchati. Again, that person will go to the world, the misery, the death. Now, next one. यस्तु विज्ञानवान भवति समनसका सदा शुचि सतु तत्पदम आपनोति यस्मात् भूयो न जायते. I repeat again. यस्तु विज्ञानवान भवति समनसका सदा शुचि सतु तत्पदम आपनोति यस्मात् भूयो न जायते. See the translation. But if the buddhi being related to a mind that is restrained, possesses discrimination, and therefore always remains pure, then the embodied soul attains that goal from which he is not born again. The goal of human life. The goal of human life. The only way is, Yamaraj says, Yastu Vijnanavana Bhavati. First condition is Vijnan one. The power of discriminating. This is good, this is not good. This is my target, this is my goal, this is my destination. And this is my path. Only there are few things. There are not so many things, so not so many mess up. Very clear. This is my destination, this is my goal, and this is my path, and how to go there. And accomplish that path, you have all resources. You have all resources. So Yamaraj says, Vijnana Vana Bhavati. Then mind will support you. And finally, Satu Tatpadam Apnoti. And that seeker will accomplish that destination. Yasmat bhuyo na jayate. And what kind this destination is? See, in previous verse, he says, in sansar, you come and go again and again, again and again, endless story. This is sansar. There is no ending, no beginning. You walk around, reach nowhere. We have been traveling, but reaching nowhere. Always we are same place. Yasmat bhuyo na jayate. The destination is, Yamaraj says, Yasmat, from there you will not come back. Even heaven, people will come back. But Yamaraj says, I am talking about that destination from where no person will fall down. No person will lose it again. Now, last mantra for today. विज्ञान सारथी यस्तु मना प्रग्रहवान नरा स्वध्वाना परमाप्नोति तद विष्णु परमं पदम. I repeat again. विज्ञान सारथिर यस्तु मना प्रग्रहवान नरः सो अध्वाना परमाप्नोति तद विष्णु परमं पदम. See, the translation is like this. A man who has discrimination for his charioteer and holds the reins of the mind firmly reaches the end of the road, and that is the supreme position of Vishnu. Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam. This is the conclusion. This mantra is conclusion mantra. The entire process, Yamaraj was describing our body is like a chariot. He was talking about intellect, the mind, sense organs, and the world. These are the medium to get that destination. And in this mantra, Yamaraj is concluding, he says, Vigyan Sarthir Yastu. Sarthi, I told you, driver. Your driver of life should be knowledge. Your life should be driven by the knowledge. Because it is not easy. It is not easy. The human life. You are living human life. It's a miracle. Great opportunity. How can you miss it? Yamana says, Vigyan Sarthir Yastu. Every moment, every step in life, you must use this Vigyan, this understanding. He's not talking about the worldly intelligence. You live your world. He's talking about your last destination. Do whatever. Act whatever. But remember always, this is your not ultimate goal. You must be connected always with your ultimate goal. Yes, this is my goal. I cannot miss. I cannot waste this time. So this began, this understanding, this knowledge, someone must have. Like today, we are using the navigation system. If driver doesn't know the path, simply you put a navigation system in your car. Navigation system will tell you. And you can believe. If you don't know, if you don't understand your target, you don't have the Vigyan, then you must take support from the scripture. I told you, scriptures like navigation system. Take support from the Guru. Guru is living navigation system. Every moment. Vigyan Sarthir Yastu. Yamra says, your Sarthi, driver of your life, not your car. Forget about the car. Driver of your life should be knowledge, not your desire, your taste, your temptation to color, to sound. No. My driver of the life is my Vigyan. Mana pragrayavan naraha. Then what happens? If every moment, every step in your life you take, according to understanding, discriminating power, this is good, this is not. This is permanent, this is not. This is enemy, this is a friend. Every moment, every day, you must apply this understanding. Then mana pragraya nara, your mind will, then you will see your mind is so power, so power. To use it right way. Use it right way. Scriptures are saying, mana eva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayo. Your mind is the gateway. Gateway for where? For the world, for the divine. If you want to go divine, gateway is the mind. Mind will lead you. Mind will take you to the God. Mind will take you to the world. Mind is a gateway. If your every life, every moment of the life, you are using the power of Vigyan, mind will support you. Then so adhyana paramam, and this way you will accomplish this journey. Adhyana means the path. The endless. We have been trying since lives and lives, but we are in the path. We are in the path. If you apply your Vigyan, then with the mind, this path will be finished. Adhyana paramapnoti, and immediately you would realize that you have reached. Suddenly, enjoy your journey. Enjoy your journey with the intellect, with the mind, with sense organs, with the world. Enjoy everything. God gave you present of the body, of the mind, intellect, organs, and the world. Beautiful objects. So enjoy everything with Vigyan. And suddenly you would realize that I have reached. I have reached in my destination. Tat dishno paramam padam. I have reached where? In unlimited. Vishnu, here Vishnu doesn't mean the idea about Vishnu. You may have the four hands with the Sank Chakra Gada. He is sleeping in the big snake. No. Here Vishnu means infinite reality. Consciousness which is omnipresent everywhere. You will suddenly realize that, yes, I have reached. I have reached where? In the Vishnu. Tat Vishnu Paramam Padam. And that Padam is the place, the state, the condition, that the Param, absolute. When I was in the body, in a human body, I was limited. My place was limited. But now I have reached in unlimited. I am reached on my destination, on my target. Tat Vishnu Paramam Padam. Padam, the state. I have reached. So Yamaraj says, Nachiketa, because of that knowledge, Vigyan, intellect, the mind, see, intellect plus mind plus sense organs and plus world. If you start with the intellect, everything is beautiful. The same world will give you happiness, and you will go to the God. Paramam Padam, and that state, you can say, the state of liberation, the moksha. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutra Bhashikritau Vande Bhagavantau Puna Puna Isharo Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavada Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै तमहदेवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशं मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.